So this 5-minute presentation is designed for anyone who leads, assists, or even simply participates in any kind of group learning or therapeutic group activity. What we generally want as educators in these contexts is happy dolphins stretching their boundaries in safe, curious, confident ways. So learning, self and group improvement are happening as a form of enjoyable play. Unfortunately, there are times when too much challenge results in an individual or individuals in a group feeling a lack of trust, safety, or their own capacity or ability to continue, as it is at this point that a strong practitioner will differentiate activities or even use break state activities with a whole group if several people need intervention, to give participants space to regain control, to literally break them out of a stressful state where their progress will be hampered at best, impossible at worst. We'll look first at some of the reasons why this might happen, then outline some of the activity Circling Cornwall's training can offer, signpost you, the viewer, to opportunities to learn about and use some break state activities, and look at the advantages that you will get from this. Here we have two images. On the left, an illustration of polyvagal theory. On the right, the learning tool that educators use to illustrate that the growth or stretch zone is the Goldilocks zone of human learning, where optimized learning and accelerated progress can take place. It's important to say that the processes in each do not map directly to each other. If the amygdaloid brain is taking control so that a person is already in fight and flight mode in the image on the left, then the person is already in the red stress or danger zone in the image on the right. It is at the first sight of fight-flight response that we might want to stop whatever is going for some, or sometimes all, participants and intervene with a break state activity, decreasing the arousal level of the person and deactivating the amygdaloid response. This returns the participant to a safe place of physiological and psychological safety where learning can take place. So why does this happen? Well, there are all sorts of reasons. Often, even if you have a closed group, participants progress at different rates, and certain practice or activities can be too much of a challenge for some participants. Early stage education has long ameliorated this by grouping learners according to ability and age when they are learning. For example, we do want a certain level of challenge, and educationists sometimes overestimate the overall abilities of a group. They do not have time or sufficient grouping and team activities to differentiate, or they have new participants who overestimate their experience levels. So it's often also the case that not enough time is there for the session leader to establish a comfort zone where participants feel safe with both participants and whoever is running the session. It is worth taking time to establish this and building time for group bonding where you can. Circling Cornwall can advise and train on structuring sessions and using activities that establish trust. Adults as well as children attach in different ways, and those who don't have a secure attachment style are more likely to need support. At the time of recording this, the end of June 2022, Circling Cornwall is recruiting for a further round of its online Attachment and Vulnerability After Trauma class in September of this year, where participants explicitly examine how their own traumatic experiences have influenced their ability to be vulnerable and to make explicit how they attach in connection with others. We have trained a good tranche of authentic relating and circling facilitators in this, and you may want to participate or signpost others to the opportunity. There are, of course, many reasons that groups or individuals move from their growth or stretch zone and into the danger zone during practice. Often nothing to do with the team or educator, but including, for example, circumstances outside, or due to conflict arising with other participants that are not visible within sessions. Just a very quick break in our presentation to say that this can apply across all kinds of physiological processes. You can see them listed to the left above. To the right, you can see our Circling Cornwall principles, including the area where we're working at the moment, Embody Fully. We differentiate the EF part of our Circling Cornwall principles. And if you want more details about that, do take a look at our website. The link is in the bottom left-hand corner. So at the time of recording this, recognising the need, both intrapersonal on your own, connecting deliberately to yourself, and interpersonal in pairs or maybe small groups of exercises are available that Circling Cornwall use, and we're thinking of widening out the training opportunities. You will be able to see these usually as exercises and events on our Facebook page, but you don't need to be on Facebook to participate. You can just email us from our website and we will enroll you into these training opportunities. In order to get a comprehensive toolbox of intervention break state activities, we do recommend our Circling Leadership Development Programme. This is 5 sessions online of 4 hours each with individual study in between each session. We have also condensed this down for people that aren't doing circling necessarily, so that it can widen its appeal to other practitioners from other areas of study and areas of facilitation. And this includes units on trauma healing therapy, using power effectively as a facilitator, mindfulness, consciousness, embodiment and field intelligence and energy. It's quite wide and comprehensive. So if you're interested in that, then again, look at the links from the description on this film. And finally, it may be that you have felt like some sessions that you've run are a complete trek and that you have plunged or been plunged by something you didn't expect, or someone reacting in a particular way in one of your sessions into the ice bath and had a freeze response yourself, or had a I don't know what to do myself. The idea of these tools that we offer is that you can haul yourself out of the ice bath as a practitioner and have a range of skills and a range of tools that you can use in order to effectively make sure that everybody that comes to your session has benefit from what you do. So finally, thanks ever so much for watching and listening to this presentation. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you enjoyed it, like this film. We hope to see you on some of our future trainings online or in person if you happen to live in or near Cornwall. Additionally, also, we hope that you enjoy all of the other films and materials that we have recorded here on YouTube.